But yeah, I don't really know. So what exactly happened? We could start the clip now.
I kind of agree with it. It's weird because
what exactly happened? We're gonna do this in complete sentences so that the clip starts at like a normal spot,
and also so that the podcast is infinitely longer.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and he's just gonna 10 times so that
I'm gonna get us out of here. Once we get out of here, I'm out of here. I'm gonna be like,
all
bye.
right,
Okay.
Margot Robbie and Amy Schumer.
What they do? They're fucking.
No,
Yes.
they so
See you guys next
when
week.
you sent this topic, originally, I was like, Margot Robbie makes more sense as Barbie.
Because she's hot as fuck. She's the most beautiful woman alive, and I don't even like white girls.
But also, like, Amy Schumer's like an awkward comedian. Like, did you see Trainwreck? Like, she just doesn't fit as Barbie to me. It just doesn't. It doesn't
My life
compute.
is a train wreck.
It was actually decent. She's a good writer. I will give her that. Like, it's
Trainwreck
not.
was good. Trainwreck was a good movie.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But so anyways, Amy Schumer left for creative differences, but reading what they were, I kind of agree.
Do we know?
Yeah, they wanted Barbie to be like this inventor.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like a really good inventor. And then Mattel, I think, I'm trying to find it in the article because I've had it before. But I think it was Mattel were saying that she was just going to invent a Jell-O high heel. And Amy Schumer was like, yeah, I'm not down with that. So she left. But Amy Schumer was writing the movie. So that's why she...
I remember her doing the movie about... This was... I don't know if it was her last movie, but it was one of her leading roles. She got shit for it because she was like the fat girl, the quote unquote fat girl, like accepting the fact that she's this fat girl. And people didn't like that. Like the overweight women had a problem with it because they didn't like what she was presenting in that. So she's been through this before. So maybe she bounced before it even.
Yeah, but I also think that people who do that are taking the shit. Like,
it's kind of like the whole Euphoria situation with the big girl. She didn't like the storyline that it was going in because it was like all about self-acceptance and yada, yada, yada. And it's like,
but there's also like an actress who talks out about that a lot, and she's not big by any means. She just struggles with body image, and people are on her shit for it all the time. And I just, the thing is, it's like, to me, that stuff isn't really harmful because they're talking about it. And if, I don't know, it's just weird. It's weird behavior to me to be mad at somebody like Amy Schumer, who's clearly not.
I find
like, what we were just talking about, like we were just talking about how Margot Robbie fits better as Barbie. So she's clearly not like the it girl in Hollywood or like the image of the it girl. So Amy Schumer.
I mean, she's also like, she's not I want to say she's not the most popular woman, but she does bring in money. And that was
she has to bring in money.
She does, because that was the whole issue with like her and Monique, the comedian, like back a few years ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, but she's been gone for a while. How the fuck do you even?
From what I know, she's been doing.
She had a kid. She's like, she has a husband. She's
but a lot of behind the scenes stuff, like writing, producing.
But I think she's kind of like not trying to stay in the limelight because right before she had the baby, all this other stuff, people know her as.
Well, people rip her
like
apart.
A joke thief.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, that's a big part of it too. So I could see why she wouldn't want to even. And people just don't like her. Like,
yeah, people do rip her apart. And that's what I was getting at. Like, people going at her for the whole body, like her playing the fat girl. Like,
not even just fans, though. There's comedians that I listen to. She is, yeah. But, there's comedians and shit that I listen to. They just don't like her personally. Just as a person. Like, they just don't.
I could see that. She's also a white girl from Long Island. So, like, take all the whole famous and stealing joke aspects out of it. And she's probably quite annoying on a personal level.
She comes off as one of those very, like, almost too woke. Like, it's shit that, like, she'll post about problems that you didn't even know were a problem.
And it's also performative.
Pretty much.
Call a spade a spade.
Yeah,
but I just think, I hate that people attack people for no fucking reason on the internet nowadays.
Are they attacking her for this?
No, I was just bringing up the point that you were saying. I think
Was it really just the gel heels?
I agree with her. I would feel like most women would be on the side of her here, but I could be wrong. But
I think, yeah, it is a weird thing to be like, oh, our Barbie's going to be like this fucking inventor, and what she's going to invent is heels made in a specific style. Like,
no, of Jello. Like, it was going to be like a stupid invention. So like Amy Schumer was going for she's actually a really good inventor, and Mattel was going for we'll say she's a good inventor, but it's stupid inventions, you know?
I mean, I kind of feel like Margot fits this. She fits this
Barbie totally.
It is weird because like I have seen, like when I like babysit my nieces and stuff like that, some there's like an animated Barbie show on one of the streaming networks. Watching those bitches. Yeah, I don't watch any of the shows that we ever want to watch.
Jake, you want to do a reaction video to Barbie?
to Barbie on, dude, I think, YouTube?
Views through the roof, dude.
But no, it's
my
like...
My sister used to watch them. I know what you're talking about.
It's woke shit. Like, it's like sometimes it's like some real woke shit. So it's surprising that this is the opposite end of it. If Schumer's to be completely believed, I guess.
I don't know if it's Mattel, though. That's the thing I can't find. Because you are right. Mattel has been pretty woke.
I mean, yeah. Is she the one Barbie saying this? Or...
like Barbie on...
No, it's article stuff. It didn't come from anybody. It's not really a quote. It's just more like insiders.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think Margot Robbie will kill it as Barbie, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's inherently a better actress. So
it's also, I mean, if you're going to place any bets on who's going to make money, especially if Amy Schumer hasn't been in a movie in who knows how long, even though she did make money. I think, whatever the case is.
She's in a show. Life and Beth or some shit.
Anyway,
she is.
Margot Robbie is a better bet right now. Like, she's a bigger star. Who the fuck knows if Amy Schumer would have even made them any money?
Yeah.
At this point,
I always forget that Margot Robbie's like a huge star because
star. She also just does whatever the fuck she wants at this point, which is wild because she could do anything. She's doing Suicide Squad and shit. She doesn't have to do that. She could be doing movies where she's winning fucking Oscars and shit. She just chooses not to. I don't think she really gives a shit.
But I think Suicide is like her blow up moment. Like, I think she was like...
I think her first blow up was probably all those like fucking... Well, not Wolf of Wall Street, but like even before that with, was it The Big Short?
Yeah.
Where they just have like those scenes that are just cutaways of Margot Robbie in a bathtub explaining economics concepts. Like,
yeah, but even those, I think they're like, well, you finish, Jake, and then I'll piggyback on.
No, I was going to say, like, that's where people, I think, are getting, or that's where she's like first blowing up into people. Not even that like The Big Short's a huge movie. It's just like those scenes are so like iconic at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's an interesting cutaway.
But it's also, I think that's why The Big Short plays, because it's like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. But like The Wolf of Wall Street, what I mean is like when The Wolf of Wall Street came out, you would be like, oh, that's the chick from Wolf of Wall Street. You wouldn't be like, oh, that's Margot Robbie. Whereas after Suicide Squad, you were like, oh, that's Margot Robbie.
Yeah, it's she was known for the role and now she's just known.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I agree. I think that's probably right.